Hi, hello, welcome to Spell Day. We're covering a spell every single day of the year, 362 of which are from the 5e PHB, 3 of which are homebrew, adding up to 365. We've covered 1, which is the +1, and today's spell is Finger of Death.
Hey, Maria, select your person.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Just pick a person.
I just pick a person.
Any person.
I'm gonna go for the dude in the middle.
7th level Necromancy, casting time of 1 action, range of 60 feet, components verbal somatic, duration instantaneous. You send negative energy coursing through a creature that you can see within range, causing it in searing pain. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. Take 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The humanoid killed by this spell rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie that is permanently under your command, following your verbal orders to the best of its ability. Not bad. 60 foot is kind of limited. Not that bad. 60 foot is a great range still. And the damn 78 plus a flat 30. Disintegrate also has a flat bonus of 40. Not that bad of a jump to still use. Con save, which depending on what creature you're fighting, could actually be quite hefty in. But the main thing I'm interested in with this spell is the second feature of it. Running base 5e rules of rests and such and getting your spell slots back, that when you kill them, they instantly come back as a zombie. When fighting players, like a villain using this spell and fighting players, because this is mostly a villain spell. Instantly raising one of the players as a zombie has some benefits. 1, they've died. Raising a player back as a zombie, If you're just using the base zombie stat blocks, not the greatest. If you're allowing them to use the previous items the character had, it can be decent. But the main thing I see with this is it's permanently under your control. Yes, it only follows verbal commands, so they have to actually be within range, but base animate dead, you lose control after 24 hours. Finger of Death, you get to have permanent control. You have a permanent zombie. Now, that might not seem like much, but let's say you're an evil necromancer, or a lich, or a powerful spellcaster with Finger of Death, and you want an undead army. You have to be consistently casting spell slots to maintain the animate dead. You're tired of that. So you go on, hopping out towards a local village, someone's wandered into the woods, bop, Finger of Death, that peasant, there's no way they're surviving this, and you now have a zombie permanently under your control. Verbal commands. Do this just every day. Just every day. Just keep going. Just keep doing this, and you'll just have your horde of zombies that follow your command. Yeah, once per day. How useful is just that one zombie per day, but that adds up, especially if you're an immortal lich who doesn't care about time. Just keep going. I mean, come on, a lich wandering out, heading out, killing various people from a village, coming back, or some of the goblins that have wandered by, wiping out an encampment. That's also a way of avoiding conflict with any, humanation or something. It's any humanoid creature, go attack goblins. Yeah, small zombie, is it that useful? Still a zombie, still a body. Not to mention some of the lair actions and effects for the lich allows them to get spell slots up to 8th level back. So theoretically, within their lair, if they go back to their lair and then come back out, they can do this multiple times a day. Here's how you get your tons of zombies. Always under your control. It's good. Not to mention, just a good damage spell. Sure, it's a concentration save, but 78 plus a flat 30 necrotic damage? Pretty good. The only thing that kind of hurts is 7th level. I'd say maybe 6th. But I can kind of see why 7th. 7 out of 10. Namely in the RP Lich regard, which, okay, actually, that's too specific of a scenario. 6 out of 10? Namely going to be a villain spell anyway, but also that farming effect is entirely a villain or Lich build. But players-wise, still a decent 78 plus 30 chunk. It's a weaker saving throw to target, because it's a bad saving throw to target because it's Constitution. But, still does a good decent amount of damage, and they still take half damage from it. And then if they die, you got a zombie on the battlefield you can now just move around, because it instantly comes back at the end of your next turn? Start of your next turn. So it's not the minute casting time that animate dead takes. You just now have that zombie. It's another thing you got to worry about on the battlefield. At later levels, yeah, that's not much. But yeah, no, I have a soft spot for this spell.